Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I wanted to talk about some things for a second. This is what I do. I just wanted to apologize for being 10 minutes late. I had to speak with KCAA Radio. They called me and we're collaborating a project that's going to be done on the 20th at 2 p.m. So I'm happy about that. So big shout out to KCAA radio affiliates at NBC. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm being paranoid. So anyway, let's get down to what I had to talk about. I wanted to thank these people that visited my landing page. I wanted to thank all that visited my landing page. I seen a couple of y'all visited my landing page. I appreciate that. Thank everyone that will visit my page. Instagram is booming, y'all. Y'all should check me out on Instagram. Instagram is booming with like a lot of followers following me, and I appreciate that. Like, seriously, I love you guys. Big shout out to Instagram followers. I can't individually shout y'all out, but I'm gonna start shouting out one person per show. And I can't get on Instagram yet because my page is still fresh. Somebody hacked into my old page. So yeah. Um all because of this lovely lady. Let me jump back a little bit. All because this lovely lady from, I forgot the consultants, it's a consultant agency. It's a cheap price for a landing page. I created it myself. I was able to get out there and play around with it, and I think I did a pretty good job. I may have messed up some spelling, yeah, but I'm promoting myself, so hey. But she called me and I was about to hang up on her, but she caught my attention with the price. The price is pretty good for what I'm getting. I have another article that's out today. I am so happy. I hope that somebody read it. It's a basic article, but it talks about being influenced, not influenced by, but I'm like, I don't know the word for it. I'm like intrigued by the Trumps and Kimberly Guilford and Marjorie Taylor Greene. So I appreciate them. It's in the paper and it talks about that. So I appreciate them for their views on what should be done. I feel the same way. I wanted to hop on LinkedIn so you can know what and how I will be promoting myself and how I will go about getting your votes. This is the most important part. This isn't a game I'm playing. And I take what I say very seriously. Very seriously. I don't want to turn a blind eye on the people that are lower class and middle class and got swept by the wayside. We need to know that middle class and lower class are just as important. They're just as important, especially lower class. They're the people at McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Walmart, small time places, middle class people, banks, car, individual independent car lots, hospitals. These are the people that help mold and create and help grow and boom our revenue, And so if we sit up there and forget about that, if we sit up there and forget about the fact the small people, like the teenagers and the adults that has been working at Burger King for like 15 years or 1 year, we can't forget about them. We need to stay planted firm to figure out a way to easily transition them to middle class and then upper class. It should be nobody left behind except those who is content with where they want to be. Some people are content with being lower class. Some people are drug addicts and be that way forever. That's just the way of the world. But those people that fell by the wayside, that want out in a better life, I figure this is for them. They're stuck in a trap for hours and have to work with it. The strenuous education, even either having children, they have children already, and it's hard for them to go to school and work and study, or they are pregnant. They got to go to appointments. They're too tired to even make these appointments, and it's just crazy. How about those grants, those government grants that we're promised? I haven't seen not one person get a government grant yet in my life that I've known for years and are affiliated with the government. It's very hard to get. It happens, but it's very hard to get. You have to write the words a certain way. I tried to get a grant, and you have to write the words a certain way, do certain things, and it's strenuous. You either got to pay somebody $10,000 to write a grant that you may not get, or you write it yourself. And you know my spelling isn't all that, but I get my point across. Like, if you never went to school or had proper English classes, then the odds are against you. Basically, non-privileged people get a chance only during tax time, and they have babies in order to get more money temporarily. When you do this, wasting. Sorry, I misspelled that. Sorry, y'all. You're wasting the government's money. I know a woman that had 7 children so she can get a bigger welfare check and more food stamps and sell her food stamps for cash for nothing. She wasn't doing nothing with it but drinking. It was terrible, man, how I was raised. She would get a car, the car break down by April. That's true fact. That's what a lot of people in the ghetto do. They have more children so they can get a welfare check or a check. And then when the car messes up, then guess what happens? They wait till next year. They work 5 consecutive months so they can get taxes and do the child tax credit. And that's how they make their living, smoking cigarettes and drinking natural ice and Bud Ice and whatever, all day, every day. Our taxes, your taxes, my taxes, middle class, upper class, lower class is paying for women like this, right? People like that do not deserve to get nothing from the system because you're living and abusing the system. People like that deserve to be in a ghetto. But people like me, people like people that wants to get out of the ghetto to live middle class or upper class deserve a fighting chance. And we need to structurize our system towards making it easier for people to get into a middle class tier system, and structurize our system towards getting in an upper class tier system with better structured grants, better structured ways to get funding for businesses, easier ways to get businesses and own your own business. Even people with mental health issues own businesses. They should have this business is owned by a mental health person, because we're already stigmatized. We can do much more when we put our mind to it. That's a gift and a curse that we've been blessed with. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching me. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm about to watch the news. But before I get off of here, this guy in Seattle. I have to say this. He killed his baby. He killed his baby, his own blood, because he was on methamphetamine. The child even had methamphetamine in their system. And he hid the body. And now he's out. He's out. He's not even on bail. He's out. They said it's an accident. Prosecutor didn't prosecute him. How messed up is that? That I spent 9 months in jail and I deserve to learn a lesson. I get it, but it was really me on methamphetamine, unbeknownst to me, through somebody that put drugs in my tincture. I should have been let out a lot earlier. And they held me. That's all because I support Trump. And that's what it boils down to. I was part of the reason why Nancy Pelosi got off the bench and stepped down. I talked about her husband. I talked about Chuck Schumer. I talked about President Obama. I talked about Biden. And you think they wasn't going to figure out a way to get an informant to take me down for almost a year? So, yeah, they took away my life and I suffered for 9 whole months. So I'm trying to run for state senator now. Don't you see the pattern? Everybody that's around him is going to jail. Anybody that take up for him is going to jail or getting charged with something. They have the money to get themselves out. I didn't have $250,000. But I'm not bitter over it. I just feel like that was messed up. Because I had school that I could have been finished by June of last year. I had so many things that I had lined up. And they letting out murderers, just letting them go because it's not enough evidence from the prosecutor. This is what the Democrats are doing. They're letting out people that actually commit crimes and people that don't commit crimes, and they look at their history. Not even a parking ticket showed up in their records. They kept me. But I'm not mad. I just wanted to say that spill, and I wanted to be honest with my audience that I'm still going to run for state senator. But I am not privileged. I'm not privileged. And I want to make a change. I owe that to myself for being attacked, for agreeing with Trump's views and Kimberly Guilford views and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker Carlson and Benny Johnson views. So with that being said, definitely, y'all take care. Y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm about to relax and edit this video and post it on Facebook because I'm behind. I can't wait till the 20th. I gotta write my client and tell him to be 15 minutes early because I want everything to go as planned. If not, I'll be speaking the one time on Tuesday about everything that I talked about to y'all for an hour. But then the following Tuesday, I have somebody, I already have it planned every Tuesday and every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, BBS Radio, and every Tuesday, KCAA affiliates of NBC. So I'm trying my best to promote myself in an affordable manner. You know, senators and everybody, they promote themselves. They spend money. It's not that people are writing for them. They're paying. Ghostwriters, I looked that up. I was like, I want a ghostwriter. That's $30,000 for just the smallest package. So be prepared. That's why I'm not doing it big. I'm doing it affordably. When you vote for me, you know you can walk down the street without a gun. You can walk around without worrying about your child having a gun put up to their head by a homeless person or ran over by a car. Don't have enough funding to buy buses. Yeah. Thank you.